What's going on YouTube? In this video, I want to talk about how there's 5.6 million Shopify stores globally and why you shouldn't be afraid one bit of running out of leads. Before we dive in, if you're someone that's stuck, you don't know if you should do email copywriting for clients, if you don't know if you should become an inbound closer, also known as a remote closer, you don't know if you should be an appointment setter, you're just stuck. You don't know where to find clients, what to do, what to charge, how to fulfill the service if you even did get the work. I recommend you book a free strategy session below with me or one of my team members, and what we'll do on that call is we'll simply point you in the right direction, and then we can also chat about our flagship program, HFM, and see if it's a good fit for you. The calls are super simple, straight to the point. We don't sugarcoat things. We don't beat around the bush. We help you out, point you in the right direction, and then we see if we can help you out even further with our program. Also, if you're looking to join a tribe of people that have the same mentality as you, they want to make money with these three services, they also want to get the hell out of their soul-sucking jobs, recommend you get into our free Facebook group below, and inside there you can network with these people. And you'll pick up some free information as well. So here's the deal. There are 5.6 million Shopify stores out there globally. All of them, and I mean this, all of them can use email copywriting. You've got new subscriber automations, abandoned cart automations, holiday discount automations, and the list goes on and on and on. And they need writers for that. And even the guys that are already crushing it with e-commerce writing, they could work their entire lives. They're not going to be able to handle the demand. There's always new people getting on the online selling train, and they will need writers, and that's you. There's writers that are too big for you. They make way too much money to trust a new copywriter. There's writers that are too small for you. They haven't made any sales yet. They can't justify hiring a writer yet. And then there's shitloads of them in the between area that are at the point where they're making enough money that they're looking for writers. And this is just in the e-commerce niche. You've got other niches, coaches, course sellers. By the way, those two are distinctly different. Now they can merge together, but normally there are two different kinds of selling. You got SaaS, which is software, and many other niches. But those are the main ones. It's coaching, course selling, SaaS, and e-commerce. Sometimes it's really easy to start doubting this whole thing because you haven't made any money yet. You haven't landed a client yet. And you start to get this restrictive mentality. I had this myself, where you're in your little space, you're seeing the same businesses every day, and you just get tunnel vision. You think that those are the only businesses that exist on planet Earth. When I just told you there's you can look it up on Google, 5.6 million Shopify stores. You have to understand that the world's a lot bigger than your couple websites that you shop on, couple influencers that you look at, couple stores out there. It's way bigger. You got to think bigger. I'm more in the coaching space, and it's unbelievable how many people you find all the time that you never even heard of, and you find their brand and they're absolutely gigantic. They have a huge following, raving fans, and you never even heard of them before. You need to have an abundant mindset in this online game. I've always had that for myself. I know that the internet is the best place to sell things. There's no limit on how much you can sell. If you have any value, you can bring it to the marketplace and sell it to unlimited leads, because there's unlimited people. There's 7 billion people on the planet at least, and they're looking to pay for stuff. That's where you come in. You're finding your ideal audience, the people that are building businesses, and there's new ones coming into the space every single day. There's ones that are going out of the space every day as far as they're getting too big for you. Either way, I thought I'd motivate you in this video. 5.6 million stores out there, and all you need to do is get known. You need to put yourself out there. You need them to know you exist before they start paying you money. It's that simple. There's no shortage of leads. You could work your entire life and never even come close to fulfilling that workload. Get to work. Start outreaching. Even if your outreach is shit when you start out, it doesn't matter. You'll get better as time goes on. If you never start, you're never going to get any paying customers. And remember this too, there's no right or wrong way to get clients. If you find something that's working for you and no one's talking about it on YouTube or anywhere, then keep doing it. Why would you stop? Just because the horde hasn't figured it out doesn't mean you should stop doing it. Pick your niche, Pick a method to get the clients, whether you're going to cold call these stores, you're going to cold email them, you're going to find the reps and DM them on social media, whatever you got to do. Pick something and roll with it. And don't stop until you have enough data to justify stopping. A lot of people out there, they quit before they even have done any outreach. They send 10 outreaches and they call it a day. I didn't get any responses. Oh well. There's so many things you could have done that were wrong. Bad offer. You weren't even hitting up people that have money. You were hitting up people that have money, but they're not interested in your service right now. They already have writers. There's so many things that you don't know about. So to give up at 10 is absolutely stupid. You got to do enough outreach before you give up on a method. So pick your method and get to work. They're waiting to hear from you. It's seriously that simple. They're just simply waiting to hear from you. Again, if you are stuck and looking for clarity, I recommend you book a free strategy call with us. And on that call, we will simply chat with you to see if we can point you in the right direction, which we definitely will be, as long as you have like realistic expectations in your business and what you want to make and the services you want to offer at your skill level. And also, if it makes sense, we could chat about potentially enrolling into our flagship program, HFM, where we will micromanage you to the finish line, aka getting your first client and fulfilling the service and getting paid. And again, too, I recommend you get into our free Facebook group below. Would love to have you inside, where you can network with people that have the same mentality as you. They want to make money on the internet with the 3 services that we recommend you get into: appointment setting, email copywriting, and inbound closing. As the online education space is literally exploding, they need those 3 services completed now more than ever. They need people booking them calls. They need people taking the calls. They need people writing emails to get them more calls.